a question about starting a new role in the pandemic. You started a new role. How do you get to know your colleagues and the company's vision?
So that's been tricky. So there have been some, social distanced, coffee type meetings that we've been able to do. But nothing like before the pandemic and before shelter in place. So a lot more has had to happen online. I think that a lot more is happening, at different hours in order to accommodate people's lives. So, I'm finding that there's a sweet spot around like 9 and 10 to where it might make sense to, have a little side meeting in order to straighten out something quickly, because then parents have the chance to put kids to bed and, and then before they go to bed. And so maintaining some flexibility, but it's been different. So the whole onboarding process was remote. I got my laptop shipped to me. I'm still using my personal cell phone. I think the company one is supposed to arrive soon. Having to set up a remote office and, I am my own IT department sometimes. But there are people that I can call for help. And so leveraging chat, there's been a big uptick in chat on both Slack as well as text and Teams and different channels. So that's been tricky, I think, to augment, because typically I like to block out time and have flow in terms of the different analysis or different, presentations that I'm making, like whatever the actual work is that I'm doing outside of meetings. And that's been harder to preserve in this time, since there's this, need to kind of remain on all these electrical, different ways of communicating, because we're not in the office anymore and people can't just swing by your office and say hi. And that's how they're doing it. So I've had to accept that and sort of adopt that as well.